We're in the middle of a trade war, and things are about to get pricey. But just how much? I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter in the Bay Area. I spoke with an economics professor to break down China's tariffs on U.S. goods. It's a tariff tit for tat. First, President Trump imposed tariffs on China. Then,
overnight, China decided to retaliate against the tariffs that were imposed.
an 84% tariff on U.S. goods. And then,
In response, President Trump has added another 20%.
that means Trump's tariffs on imports from China jumped to 125%.
What we're seeing really is a classic trade war.
The U.S. exports things like oil and gas and grains to China. In 2022, those exports supported over 2,500 jobs in our 27th congressional district alone. So why the tariffs in the first place? Texas A&M Corpus Christi economics professor Patrick Crowley explains.
To make it cheaper, in other words, to produce the goods here compared to producing them in China.
But with recent retaliation, it might not be that simple.
It's really not very productive because what happens is that the goods that are traded between the two countries just get priced out of the market in each country, or the country says, heck, we're not going to bother, we'll go somewhere else.
A tariff is a tax only on the importers of those goods. So what does this new tariff on U.S. exports announcement from China mean for the local consumer?
For the local everyday person, you won't see any change for a while.
But that's just for the tariff on exports to China. When it comes to the tariff on imports from China, it's a bit different.
It's only things that are going to get put on the boat, put on the ship to come to the US that will bear that tariff. It's going to affect consumer prices. So we're going to see higher prices for Chinese, made in China products.
Crowley says he believes if both leaders talk, the situation between the two countries will improve. But for now, the tariff war continues.
At the moment, they're not talking. All they're doing is reacting to each other in a negative way.
Both the U.S. and China are large factors in the global economy. The U.S. and China tariffs are ongoing and continuously changing. With your neighborhood news in the Bay Area, I'm Michaela Chavez, Chrisic Sunrise.